movement, games and sport for all ages. In this episode, we will explore the wide applicability of movement, games and sport methodology, a flexible methodology which respects the age characteristics, values the rich resources of community traditions, proposes intergenerational activities, and last but not least, promotes the creativity and the freedom and self-expression of youth. Searching for the hidden treasure of each age. Small children between 4 and 6 years old discover with lots of enthusiasm the possibilities of their own body and have a huge need for movement and games. They need a story that naturally introduces them to a fabulous land where they can discover their own hidden treasures, where they can experience activities that stimulate their imagination and creativity and highlights the possibilities of their personal expression. So always be creative with small children. Invent short stories related to the proposed games and activities. Keep a focus on collective activities, mostly short, with just a few rules to respect their mental abilities. Guide them into an imaginary world with varied movements and simple games where they can satisfy their huge need of movement. And when they discover the treasure, give them time to enjoy it, to experience the feeling of victory with all their heart. The pupils, between 7 and 12 years, slowly start another phase of development. They discover and learn rules easier, they are attracted by team games, have more precise movements, a better balance, and an improved awareness of their own body. They are enthusiastic to participate in more complex psychosocial games in terms of rules, cooperation, and applied strategies. Go through significant physical and psychological changes, and that's why they are a very special age group. They need to be treated as adults in the making, with attention and respect, and they should have more autonomy. It is important to invite them to play stimulating games that could provoke them and highlight them. The teenagers need an animator, a mentor to be close to them, to know how to guide them and strengthen their self-esteem as they are on the path of finding their own treasure. Game and tradition in the family. Encouraging parents and other grown-ups to enter the children's world through games, creative activities, special moments lived together, creates occasions that strengthen their bonds. These type of activities allow the grown-ups to appreciate the game and relations with the youth in another way, as open and flexible, facilitating a better communication and understanding in the family. Traditional games are valuable as well, which explore the community resources and their cultural richness, raising the self-esteem of the children and their feeling of belonging to the community. Enriched with psychosocial elements, these games access important topics related to child protection, such as the feeling of identity and personal security. Creations and creators. Drawing, painting, land art and music facilitate the process of externalizing emotions and developing imagination and creativity. Beyond any aspects connected with the creation as an outcome, it is extremely valuable firstly because it is a mirror of an inner world that the child learns in this way to discover, to give him a form, to express it. For a child's harmonious development, guiding the creative activity is very important, as there has to be no judgment of value. The focus has to remain on the process and not the result. Collective creativity facilitates the relation with themselves and with the other, contributing to the exploration of psychosocial aptitudes such as self-expression, respect towards the other, negotiation and listening. Let's remember, MGS for all ages. Psychosocial activities are constructed to meet the different growing needs of children and youth. Traditional games value the community resources and facilitate communication and cooperation with the grown-ups from different generations. Collective creative activities develop the relations between children harmoniously and help them express and discover themselves.